So we come back again to talk about again the type of inspiration economy related theories, and we would like to continue with of course the nearest theory to inspiration economy, and which is we developed a lot in the last 10 years, which is the resilience economy theory. It is must be let's say emphasized that resilience economy was not brought by inspiration economy team, but it was available, but it was addressing only issues relevant to the capacity of the banking sector, of how they will be resilient to any economic shocks, or even government-based budgeting, and how it can be resilient to any challenging shocks or any turbulence in the environment, socio-political environment, and so on. But here we emphasize different approach. We look at resilience economy as part of the same concept of inspiration economy, where it brings for us different type of opportunities from conflicts, from instability, from challenges, and this is where we emphasize the resilience economy. So as a theory, it is actually focuses on the sustainability of the human impact, regardless of external conditions. So, for example, the capacity to deal with challenges and crises that can be established through focusing on or securing the necessary needs and optimal use of resources. So when there are challenges and crises, and our ability to create opportunities that can absorb these challenges and crises, whether they are foreseen crisis or in the future, foresighted, or a crisis that is available today, and how we mitigate their risk. This means that we are creating a resilience-based economy. This economy will bring for us more flexible integration with the requirements, where we can maintain relationship, we can create intelligent communication, we can ensure our ability to distribute pressures, manage challenges, and establish coexistence requirements. And this theory also, it helps us to contribute to the possible and increasing opportunities in light of any risk perceived, and of course to seek to build flexible mechanisms to maintain the nature of the paths that can be achieved in the challenging journey. The resilience theory also, one of its characteristics is that it creates an adaptation and flexibility. And this is very important in the word resilience. So it helps us to improve our tolerance, our adaptation and flexibility, so that we can help the community to absorb the challenges, whether, as we said, contemporary or future challenges, and build a collective mindset that charge the intrinsic powers and harness the sources of inspiration. So when we have a resilience economy theory, we build a certain extent of tolerance, which help us to renew the culture, the opportunities around it, and the methods of achievement, beside protecting systems from collapse. Now, one of the things that is important for resilience economy is to prevent the vulnerable systems or people to fail. So it works to enhance their adaptability, to create persistence and perseverance responses to any external phenomena, and even to conflicts and crises, and any hidden or foreseen circumstances. So it helps us to again enhance our adaptability, and and this is where the resilience economic currency comes. The more we are having more adaptability, persistence, availability in the right time, mitigating of the risks, and ability to tolerate the changes and absorb these challenges and changes and turn them towards again opportunity, the more we are creating a resilience economy. Part of this theory, of course, is that is not only to build capacity to spread adaptation and resilience in the societies, but also to raise the capacity to explore developments or observe potential disturbances due to current or foresighted influencing environments. This theory also will help us to bring possibilities to benefit from the nature of changes in societies to reach protection and prevention results. And we can see this is very important today and highly demanded and relevant to the issue of climate change. For that, we say that we have different type of resilience economy shapes or let's say levels. So we have the rigid central resource economy, which we try to use the resources to for a part of a rigid system design to bring in resilience. But the better from it is the semi-resilient economy designed system, where it is built around diversity, and where diversity is part of the design of the system to absorb any let's say sudden shocks. And the most strongest one is the strong resilient economy system, which is based on, it is fully designed to absorb any type of let's say shocks or any type of conflicts or and so on by a totally multidisciplinary approach and total distribution of any type of weightage or shock and so on. So the more we design our system in this way, the more we are ensuring that the community or the system or the country can absorb many shocks. And this is reflected in another drawing. You can see here, for example, less capacity to absorb variability if the system is rigid, if we have the upper and lower constraints within certain limits and with it's not changing, not giving us a lot of space. But the more we accept the diversity and engagement, the more we have the capacity to absorb the variability, then we are going toward to be more resilient. The best thing, of course, is that we have high capacity of diversity, and this diversity always changing and in consistent development, so that it absorb different type of variabilities at different levels. I think we'll stop here because each concept now we are covering is very important to understand and to observe. Thank you.